introduce one of our keynote speakers and also our host of the show for today. It's Ebba Kleberg von Sydow. I hope or guess a lot of you already maybe follow her on Instagram or other social media. She's done so many things, and today we will have an interview about live shopping taking over, because she's done so much live shopping. And she will also stay on stage and help us to introduce and talk to every speaker during the day. So we are so grateful for that. So please, an applause and warmly welcome for Ebba von Sydow. Hello, Ebba.
Tack. I'm so excited to be here.
So excited to have you here.
Thank you. I mean, just to do this yes. Just to be able to be a part of this conference today with this amazing program and to be able to listen, I'm very excited, and I'm kind of, jealous of all of us being here today. So thank you.
Thank you. It was okay to go here, no problem coming here? No?
No, not at all.
I was thinking what Pippi Strello said about the traffic. It's crazy here in Gothenburg.
No, it wasn't me without the helmet. No.
Yeah. For you who want to...
I'm sponsored by Hövding, so
maybe
that's
you
didn't
great.
See it, yes.
We really recommend that for the people going without helmet today. You can have no helmet, but you need the Hövding.
Yes.
It's like a helmet around your neck, sort of.
Yes.
Sounds weird, but still. Yeah, Ebba, actually, she's done so much live shopping. Probably the one person that done most live shopping in Sweden, at least. Both behind and in front of the stages. And you also run the Säker Stil platform together with your partner, Emilia de Poré.
Yes, it's a style platform. We have, I guess, about 60,000 women in our closed Facebook group, and our Instagram and podcasts, and also 3 books by now. So yes. It's our little style community in Sweden. Also quite a lot of followers in Finland and Norway, actually. And when the pandemic came, we had to urgently figure out a way to transform all those events that we did and how to, satisfy all our Säker Stil friends out in our community. Yeah. And we turned to live shopping really pretty much right away.
Yeah. And we will talk of that today, of course, Ebba. Yeah. Ebba, she doesn't need to brag herself, so just name drop a few things. She works with so many different companies. She do live shopping herself, of course, so she has first-hand experience, but she also do it as a professional host. So she had companies like H&M, Philippa K, Åhléns, Gant. I could go on forever, I guess, so I stopped there. But it's impressive what you have done. And since you have done so much live shopping, do you have any tips on what to think about if you want to be successful within live shopping? A cornerstone, sort of.
I thought it was kind of nice that you had this Harley Davidson here on stage, because live shopping is, to me, well, the first word that comes to mind is fast. You need speed. Yeah. It's almost like the Formula One of e-commerce to me. You have to be, keep speed, keep focus, never lose your viewers' attention. And also, like in Formula One, they have to change really quick. That's also what I have to do with live shopping. You have to be super quick with the new outfits and keep track of questions and always be on top of things. It's really intense, I would say. Yeah. And therefore, it's also good when I work with my partner, Emilia de Poré, because we're two, because we can be really quick. Someone will keep track of the questions. And of course, we have, when we work with partners, we have a team of people, one with customer service, sitting there answering, oh, is it an S or an M? Or do you have that in red? Or can she try that again? And can I see the back of that sweater again? But then also, we have to be a part of that experience as well. Yeah. Yeah.
How do you build it up, since it's in the moment, sort of live shopping? How do you do it to make people come and watch, sort of?
I don't know. Did anyone here not watch any live shopping during the past 2 years? Oh my God, yeah. Okay, so this one is for you. No, it looks 100% Säker Stil. That's good. I love the extra green. Yes, that's perfect. I was trying to think of something that I could compliment.
Yeah,
and it was the green key strap. That was really bad. Yeah. I would say what's also interesting when building it up, that we have to kind of also think about that live shopping is actually very old school. I mean, I've worked in television for over 10 years, and it's very interesting to see that when we had a pandemic and such a big change in our society, we go back to infomercials. Like it's the TV shop of shopping.
I remember that.
Yeah, we all remember TV shop, like infomercials. That was, of course, a big success in the 90s, but then it's pretty much the same. The build-up, the engagement, so that was interesting. Also, what's interesting to see is that for me, having worked with live television quite a lot, with the Nobel Prize and royal weddings and a lot of big live shows, it's also very similar. You lose your audience immediately if you're like, hey, is anyone there? Yeah. Oh, hi, Lina's here. Someone's watching, you know, which a lot of people still do. You have to be focused.
Yeah, to the point.
To the point, and also today, live shopping for a lot of the partners we work with, it's obviously live, but it's also all the people watching afterwards. And they're not going to care if they press play and it's a really slow start for 2 minutes. So it has to be really tight.
So if it has to be tight, what do you think? What's the common mistakes?
The worst mistake is of course that you don't have a good intro, which is crucial, I would say, and also of course it's the offer. I talk a lot about that with the partners. The offer has to be exclusive. You really have to feel like you're a part of an exclusive event, like you're invited, even if you're in the, in your living room, in your sofa, discussing, second screening, third screening. You have to feel like you're exclusively invited, just like to a physical event, like here today. It has to have that same feeling, and then you have to have like a unique code, and you have to have prepared well so that everything runs smooth. And speaking of smooth, also, of course, that the customer experience has to be fantastic. A lot of solutions today work with the pop-ups where you see the items and you can instantly put them in your cart. Of course, that's also good. I guess you know more about those solutions.
Yeah, absolutely. But it's still new how to integrate it into or to connect it with the web shop. So it's still an area to explore how to do it, because of course you can do it as a isolated event, but I think you wanted to make it feel like something you always do. And speaking about that, how shall you think about how long time shall it be? How often? How can you frame it? Does it need to be like this luxury environment, or can you do it more simple?
I would love to do live shopping here.
Yeah.
This is an amazing setup. It looks great. And with the beautiful floral settings. But it doesn't have to be this perfect.
No.
Rather, I find it's even more successful if you do it like in your own bathroom, in your messy closet.
We're back to the toilet,
Yes. Yes, no, but definitely to have it to be as authentic as possible. We actually tried this with a partner we worked with. We did one in the store with a perfect setting. We had the set designer. Everything looked neat and, just like it should be. And we did the same thing on a split screen, Emilia and me. I was in my messy closet. She was in her very well organized closet. And it actually worked much better.
Okay, nice.
And that was kind of to prove the case to the partner, and we also wanted to experiment and thought it was interesting. But less perfect is good. And also spontaneous. It has to feel spontaneous.
Yeah, because I probably guess that that's why it's so popular with TikTok and everything, where you or Instagram, whatever, you just scroll because you could be entertained like forever.
And if you lose them for 3 seconds, they're going to keep scrolling.
So how do you think with live shopping with this? I was thinking, how do you make them come back and make them stay?
Yeah, well, you did ask me about time.
Yeah.
I would say maximum 30 minutes. Yeah. That's a long live shopping. Yeah. We often have to convince clients and partners because they want to make it longer. But I would say maybe 20 minutes is perfect if you do the Formula 1 version.
Yeah.
Really good speed.
Yeah.
And also another trend that's interesting now is, of course, the hybrid events of live shopping, where we will probably see much more of that, I think, where we do the live shopping in store. We have a couple of guests, we have the interaction, we stream it, but it's also a valuable event for about, maybe 50 to 100 selected guests.
Do you think physical places will have more live shopping as well? So it's
Absolutely.
not only... Yeah.
Absolutely. We'll see much more of that. We'll see more of that. And also it's interesting to see the luxury brands working with one-on-one live shoppings now. We can see like Net-a-Porter and Matches, and also premium brands doing one-on-one sessions, sort of, where they will be at home and they'll have like a consultancy with
like a personal shopper.
Like a personal shopper, yeah, definitely.
Do you think, it's called live shopping, isn't it? Is it okay to sell things, or do you more be sort of entertaining, or how do you think that? Can you go with campaign codes and stuff, discounts, is that okay, or?
Absolutely. I think definitely people expect that.
Yeah, okay.
And it is, it's a revolution somehow for e-commerce. If you do it right, it can be amazing. So definitely, we see huge sales when everything is done right.
What development, talking about success, I don't know if you heard that, and we haven't had time to talk about it, but it's exploding in countries like China, South Korea, and stuff like that. If you're in South Korea now, you could see people walk around live shopping on the city, in the streets, even in cafeterias, everything. We will continue to see it grow, so you don't think it's a trend?
I think it was a bit of a trend during the pandemic, when we, of course, had another behavior. We also see, we see that now, obviously, with online sales for the biggest partners and brands, that stores are coming back. But definitely, we will take the very best of live shopping and bring it into something new. Absolutely, and it will be more. I think people will expect more than just you inviting your client to live shopping. Yeah. You need a theme, you need to do it, make it a Q&A, for example, which is a very simple but very good way of doing it, to invite to a Q&A, where you obviously have scripted questions on beforehand. Yes. Yeah.
You're sort of a celebrity yourself. How should people think with that? Is it important to have influencers or famous?
And you ask me?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, yes.
Yes.
But
can you have it without famous people?
Absolutely. Yeah. And also, I would strongly recommend, and I always do that, to have your, to grow your own team, and to put that person who loves to be in front of the camera. Is it a store manager? Is it a personal shopper? You always have someone in your team who will love it. Yeah. And let them grow and let them do that. I've seen a lot of good examples of that. Best of Brands, for example, they use their store managers in a great way on their live shoppings. Then they need to do it like continuously and make it a weekly show almost, but it works.
Ebba actually has her own web shop, Ebba von Sydow Jewelry. Please go in and buy some stuff there.
I love this already, yes.
But have you used live shopping yourself for your web shop? Anything to mention about it?
Yeah, I have. I love the Q&A format. Yeah. So I do that quite a lot, and I do it spontaneously. When I'm, in my office Friday afternoon, I'll just put on a live and do a Q&A when I have all my jewelry, and people are very engaged. So that's a good way of doing it. Yeah.
Have you seen any effects? Do you sell something, or
yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, you see immediate effects.
Yeah.
And I do it through Instagram and not with Bambuser or any of the other companies that actually have maybe more sophisticated solutions. But to me, that also works really well.
Yeah.
And that's also something I try to tell people, that you can start with the Instagram solution because it works. That's all you need.
Thank you for the tips. Any last tips about live shopping that we missed in the interview? Of course, a tons, but if you something you feel.
I think actually our next speaker has that topic very well rounded up.
Wow, nice.
Which is make more mistakes.
Yeah.
Right?
I love that.
Yeah.
It's like my whole philosophy.
Yeah, it is.
Thank you so much, Ebba. I think we give Ebba an applause.
Thank you.
And I leave. See you later. Have a great day.